Welcome back, my beautiful people from all around the world. The internet brings us right here, right now, so we're all together spending quality time. First of all, my sincere apologies for not being very active on YouTube the last week. Lots of in real life stuff going on, and obviously working for a living, having a job, not doing YouTube for a living. Time is consumed and some things just get the better of me. But we're here on time for this week's challenge rift. It looks like the monk class. Let's have a look and see what we're dealing with this week. And clicking on the soul mirror, as always, will reveal everything we need to know. So looking at the gear, it's an Inna's Mantra 6-piece set. For those of you that don't know how this works, it's basically buffing our mystic allies and also our mantras. So we get access to all 4 mantras at once. Pretty handy, and it's one of the, well, everything's been buffed since the last patch, so this is definitely one that does a lot more damage. And I haven't checked out the monk class at all since the big buffs have happened and the big changes, so let's have a quick look and see what Inna's Mantra has to offer us. For 2 pieces, it increases the passive effect of your mystic ally and the base passive effect of your mantras by 100%. For 4 pieces of the set, you gain the base effect of all 4 mantras at all times, and that can be viewed down here, as you can see. So you can see there's 3 mantras plus the one that we have here, the mantra of healing. And let's go back here. So for the 6-piece bonus, the big one, this is the one that y'all want. Gain the 5 ruined mystic allies at all times, and your damage is increased by 750% for each mystic ally you have out. And as you can see, they're all out. All our mystic allies are out, and they do that massive amounts of damage multiplied beautifully, and they actually do most of the damage, because when we get into like elite packs and packs, you'll see even if I don't do anything, the mystic allies there will just kill stuff. They just kill stuff. My pet's just killing things. So obviously when you come across elites, they take a lot more damage, they have a lot more health, and you want to be using your skills. So what we're going to be doing is, let's have a quick look, let's go back and check out our skills. I'm getting a bit way ahead of myself here. So the skills we're using are Way of the 100 Fists, Lashing Tail Kick, Tempest Rush, 7-sided Strike, Epiphany, and Mantra of Healing. The passives really quickly: Exalted Soul, Chant of Resonance, Harmony, and Momentum. So what we want to do is, your Epiphany is super important because it allows you to port to your enemy. So if this is active, we want to use like Way of 100 Fists or Lashing Tail Kick to port right over there. And using Way of 100 Fists basically gives us our spirit regeneration. Using Lashing Tail Kick will deplete our spirit there, and then you just use Way of 100 Fists to generate it like so. So it works beautifully, and also very, very handy. At first I didn't think Tempest Rush would be very handy, but because there's when you come across a density and you're trying to keep moving forward, you just use that to use damage and actually move through your enemies. So you can move through your enemies that way, whereas Lashing Tail Kick, you're in the same spot. But Lashing Tail Kick is definitely useful when you come across elites. It does a lot of damage when you're right in front of the elite, and use your Tempest Rush there just for mobility and just passing through enemies, doing damage at the same time. Pretty cool. And also save your 7-sided Strike. Bang! Big damage input there when you come across an elite. And there's a bit of a cooldown there as well, so you're not going to be able to use it that much. But try and definitely save it when you come across elite packs. That's pretty much it. You don't really need to use your Mantra of Healing. Basically, if you use it, you absorb some damage, but it's really not worth it because you're not going to be taking too much damage. Just remember to keep using Epiphany again whenever it's up, and that'll help you port to enemies like so. Like watch this, watch this, watch this. So highlight him, bang. You port over to him and you can start doing damage. Lashing Tail Kick. Definitely use your Tempest Rush. And 7-sided Strike when it's up, when you come across elite packs. That's it. Let's go do this together. That's the main core mechanics of this build. Plus your mystic allies do a lot of the damage for you as well. So just keep in mind that you have to keep an eye on your spirit. It will deplete, especially if you're using Lashing Tail Kick a lot, and if you're using Tempest Rush to pass through enemies and damage them as you pass through them. Definitely use your Way of the 100 Fists to replenish that spirit. Let's go on in and do this challenge rift together. Sorry, I like to talk. We're in! And I like to activate Epiphany straight away so I can port over to these elites Like I said, Lashing Tail Kick, use your Tempest Rush to pass through enemies. At first I thought Tempest Rush is just going to be useless, but it's actually quite useful. It really does work well, because there's a lot of density and the maps are quite long here. Conduit Pylon there. Just got to keep an eye on your spirit, that's it. Other than that, we're not taking much damage here. Should be super easy. And it is a Rift 50. And for me, who's doing like greater Rifts 100 plus, stuff like this is, you know, easy as pie, baby. But hopefully none of y'all have any troubles with this week's challenge rift and you can get your materials and keep on playing your seasons. Personally, I haven't played that much this season. I did smash through my Barbarian a fair bit, but just so much stuff happening in real life and also with work, plus trying to catch up with console games. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is one of the biggest damn games I've played. I cannot believe how much there is to do, and me, I'm a platinum trophy hunter, so I'm trying to get a platinum trophy in Odyssey. Oh man. It's taken forever, but it is a damn good game. Thankfully, there's no Assassin's Creed game coming out this year. They're taking a bit of a break, which is a bit of a relief, you know. Next year I'll be ready for another lengthy Assassin's Creed game. I'd say they're going to go down the RPG kind of path again, because it's worked very well in Origins and Odyssey. And some of the gameplay changes in Odyssey were really good too. So they've come a long way, Assassin's Creed games. I like how they change things up too. One of my favourites, I can't remember which one it was, it might have been Revelations, but you're super overpowered. When all these enemies come across you, you could pretty much chain these instant kills. It was so overpowered. And they couldn't attack you as you're chaining these kills, so that was just a lot of fun, but you were super overpowered, like the game wasn't challenging at all. It's at least challenging now. What's annoying is sometimes like your assassination kills, if you're hidden, you might not instantly kill enemies. Because I guess we're not quite an assassin in Odyssey, in ancient Greece. Alright. But like I said, we're moving through this quite easily. You know, I'm not even practicing, I'm not like going to have a look at the best route or anything like that. I had one look and now I can't actually remember where all the elites are. I'm pretty sure there was one back here somewhere. Let's go have a look, huh? Shall we? There we go. But yeah, use your Tempest Rush. It's definitely useful here, especially as enemies spread out. Because you're doing damage as you're moving, I think it's very useful. I just wish we had something to increase our movement speed a little bit. There's no dashing strike, sorry. I don't know why this player didn't opt to go for dashing strike. And I'm sure there might be some more elites hidden around somewhere here, because this map's so annoying. I just can't be bothered looking at it all. And as you can see, just keep moving forward and you're gonna get there. I'll see you when you get there. You're gonna get there. So you don't need to like find some sort of perfect route, is what I'm trying to say. Just keep moving forward. Use a Tempest Rush, Lashing Tail Kick when you come across elites, 7-sided strike when it's available and you're come across an elite, and then just wait of the 100 fists to replenish your spirit. There we go. Didn't even need to kill that elite there. Bit of weird lag there. We got a pylon, baby. Oh yeah, it's just gonna make it super easy. Channeling pylon. Unleash all of our cooldowns. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. All done and dusted this week. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm sitting here impatiently waiting for my Mortal Kombat 11 Collector's Edition to arrive. My $500. Well, actually, if you include postage, it's like $530 for express post, with express post. But that should be arriving today. If it arrives with some time before I have to go to work, then I'll do an unboxing video. If it doesn't, then I'm going to just have to put it aside and I'll do that unboxing video straight after work. So make sure you come back and check out that unboxing, because the collector's edition, the scorpion head looks, the mask, sorry, looks amazing. It looks incredible. I'm just hoping that it's worth the $500 because that is probably the most expensive collector's edition I've ever bought in my life. And it is very overpriced, so we'll check that out together and you all can tell me what you think of the quality of it. And we're going to be talking about Game of Thrones Season 8, Episode 2. It's the final night before the big battle with the White Walkers. So lots to talk about there as well. Make sure you stay tuned and check out that video. All the interesting stuff is happening here on my channel, so why not subscribe? What do you get to lose except your virginity? So, don't forget, you can also hit the notification bell and that'll keep you updated with all my new videos coming out, which there's going to be a lot of. Love you all. See you again real soon, I hope.